Hey everyone, welcome to my video. Thanks for tuning in. I absolutely had no plans of making this video, to be honest. Very impromptu. Unfortunately, I'm having to let go of my vehicle right there. So I thought, let's just make a quick video about it. Let's go. This is a 2010 Toyota Crown Royal Saloon i4, as you can see, which stands for all-wheel drive. And let's do a quick walk around actually before we get started into the more details of the vehicle and how I got it here in Canada. Very long vehicle. It's 15 years old at this point, but honestly looks mint. Yeah, it needs a little bit of wash. I took it to the mountains over the weekend, so this one needs some cleanup, but very beautiful car actually. Let's start with the engine bay. You can see the Crown logo there. As you all know, Crown is a very celebrated, well-refined product by Toyota, especially the ones from this generation, GRS 200. The ones before that, the ones after that, not as much the ones from the current generation. That is actually also available in North America. As you can see, the engine, this one is a 3GR FSE, 3-liter V6, producing about 260, a little less than 260 horsepower, and it is mated to a 6-speed transmission. Very clean bay. It's crazy how beautiful they made these vehicles all the way back in 2010. The hood is actually hydraulic bars here. Very nice insulation for sound and heat. You almost don't hear anything when you're driving the vehicle, even at higher RPMs. Very nice. Let's look at the interior, but before we get started, just look how big this whole door opening is. This door is actually almost at 90 degrees, giving a very nice ingress to enter the vehicle. My vehicle has the gray cloth interior. The leg space is fabulous, amazing. We've got this handles for the passengers for the back seats. Got a nice divider with cup holders here and some storage here with a 12-volt power supply. Got cabin lights here and AC vents. Very beautiful. And as you can see, Japanese cars for some reason always came with ashtrays for cigarette smokers. All the window controls are automatic, which is great. Another fun thing about the vehicle is for 2010 Toyota, this actually has soft close doors. Beautiful. I love these Crown emblems all around the car. Beautiful. Let's look at the trunk space. Sorry, it's a little bit messy in here. It's pretty big. You can easily fit 2 large suitcases, and yeah, you see like the sticker here is still on it. Whoever the owner was did take very good care of the vehicle. Wow. This is also soft close. It's gonna pull in. Beautiful. Now let's look into the driver's seat, the driver's cockpit. As you can see, it's a right-hand drive, which surprises everyone when they're walking around when I'm driving and they just notice my car. Somehow, it is push start stop, keyless entry. Again, like it's a 2010. These things are very common right now, but back in the days, it's crazy how these cars really came with these features. All automatic window controls, and the Crown emblem is literally everywhere. Toyota just felt like slapping this everywhere just to make the owners feel that they're driving something special. And the thought of the doors, they're so well built, it's crazy. And let's do a startup, and you're gonna see like the steerings would actually come up, and this is to just help the driver to get into his or her seats. nicely. That's the infotainment. We've got the gear lever here. 2 cup holders. This comes with the eco mode, sports, no, traction off. And yeah, all of these are actually in the Japanese language. You cannot change them. This car just drove around 40,000, almost 40,000 kilometers, amongst which I drove 5,000 in Canada. It's a 2010, and finding such low kilometer car was actually pretty crazy. Almost it's like a barn find, but not really. Anyways, we've got some storage here, which you can move, and you can actually open this from both sides. Pretty nice. This is the passenger seat. Extremely comfortable seats, and you can change the, you can like pull the seats, push the seats, get the support side up and down from, I'm actually forgetting all the words for some reason, but anyways, you get the gist. It's a great feature, honestly. If you have a passenger here, just want to help her out, it's a nice thing to have. Moving on, you can see there's nice footwell lights on both sides. Got the glove box here. The vehicle actually came with all the user manual, all the original documentation all the way back from 2010. This infotainment came with navigation, which does not work in anywhere outside Japan, so it's pretty useless. But this has got Bluetooth music. I mean, it has got Bluetooth for audio, and for calls it's got AM, FM. Has TV again, but this TV does not work in Canada or anywhere outside Japan. Pretty crazy to see CD, DVD player. We've got small cassettes or mini disc player. I could be wrong, but this probably takes more than 1 CDs at once. Nice touch. I've got the power source here, again an ashtray. The steering wheel is actually power controlled. It has got parking sensor, a very well defined, at least for its generation, for its time, very well defined back camera with this guided lines for driver's aid. And AC controls, you can use these buttons. It has dual zone AC, automatic, and the coolest part is you can also use the screen to control all the options. And again, it's a very niche ground feature that the AC vents actually swing if you look at it. Pretty insane. Nice. Oh god. Nice mirrors, lights. The steering is actually quite big, not gonna lie. At least compared to the cars I've driven so far, which were mostly European cars of very new generation, 2022 and above. Let's see if I can go for a quick drive. The air conditioners in this car are so good, which makes sense because these were built for hotter regions, not North American, which is a little colder on this side. But the car is so smooth, it's insane. It almost feels like a GS or an LS, or even like 5 Series or E-Class to some extent, or even better, honestly. Almost no road noise, so compliant. It's not a very fast car by any means, but it just drives very beautifully. And it's not slow either. You can easily just go past your traffic, and you're still gonna be faster than the average traffic easily. Very nice. Also, you've got the side mirror, which is insane. Like, I don't know what Toyota was thinking when they built this car back in, like, what, 2010 or before, actually. This generation started, if I'm not wrong, 2007. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not me making this video. I've got a passenger helping me. I'll do a quick pull when I turn to this street at the intersection. Let's see. Let's put it in sport mode. Let the pedestrians pass. Very nice, very nice. It's crazy, like it's, even though it's a 6-speed transmission, the shifts are really smooth. You almost don't feel much when they're going higher. But it makes sense. It's more of a comfort luxury vehicle, so it's been tuned that way. I guess I should just stop videoing while I'm driving. Be a better citizen. Oh, that's a nice X6 there. Very nice. As you can see, it actually also shows the range. That's a neat feature. And again, like it makes me crazy how smooth this car drives. Literally no road noise, no wind noise. Just a very smooth, compliant drive. Alright, so that was the car. Hope you guys liked it. Now let's do a quick story time. Why I got this car in the first place, all the way from Japan, how I brought it here in Toronto, Ontario, and any other general feedback that I might have during my ownership of this vehicle. I've driven only, like I said, around 5,000 kilometers for 4 months. It's a short time, but I did take my car to a couple of nice places here within Ontario. So I made my fair share of good memories with this vehicle. Now, a little bit of background. I used to own a 2024 Audi SQ5, which was on finance, and at that time in November I was actually applying for some mortgages for investments, and I had to make sure that I don't have any existing loan on my credit report. So I had gotten rid of that vehicle, and I did not have any vehicle for about 2 months until end of December, when I decided to get myself something. And I was looking into something that's relatively cheap, under like 30 grand, and something that's easy to maintain, that's reliable, like just basic good to have stuff in a car. But at the same time, I wanted something unique, special, which is not like a regular Civic or a Camry or a Corolla Jet out there. And I did not want to get myself into like basic European cars, the A4, C300, 3 Series, all those kind of things, which were, anyways, not to digress. So I started looking into the JDM market, and crowns were already in my mind. And the reason being, I'm from Bangladesh, for those of you who don't know, and crowns are a big thing in our country. And the type of legacy that crowns have, especially the Toyota lineup, it's pretty commendable. And so I started looking into auctions, and that's where I found my vehicle. Gotten myself an exporter in Yokohama, gotten them to export my car to Canada. So the way this works is they deregister this vehicle, they take care of the shipping. You just have to send them the money for the vehicle, for the shipping, and for the marine insurance. A couple of the times shipping includes the marine insurance, but based on how I negotiated the whole deal, the whole package, I just paid a little bit of extra money for marine insurance. So they shipped the car, put it on a boat from the Yokohama port to Vancouver, Westminster. I keep on forgetting. It's honestly just one port, but the port where the Roros arrive is actually more towards Delta, more towards Westminster. Again, like, I'm not super familiar with the whole geography of that side of the region, but the car arrived in Canada around March, and I was in Bangladesh at that time. So I had set myself a customs broker, who would work with CBSA to get my car cleared and also pay for the customs. Now, sorry, not the customs, but the port fee. So one thing to know is that Canada has a free trade agreement with Japan. So if a car is manufactured in Japan, you don't have to pay customs for it. So that was a good thing. So once my exporter released my car from the port after paying the soil test fees and the port fees and all those kind of things, I had another guy who put who's a friend, to put my car on a train, who shipped the car to this guy I knew who lives in London, Ontario. So they put my car on a train, and my friend in Windsor picked it up and put it in his farmhouse in Windsor. And after I got back from Bangladesh, I went to London, Ontario, picked up my car from there, and then drove it to Toronto. So as you can see, it's a whole lot of like going to different people for different kinds of support. But generally, there is a great community that you can ask help from. It was my first time, and after that I imported a few other cars as well. So I'm pretty familiar with the whole process now, but for the first time, yeah, it was kind of a learning curve for me, but it was great. It's a good learning to have, especially when you're dealing with like import-export, Canadian regulations, CBSA, those kind of things. Now, that is how I got the car. Insuring the car in Ontario, that was a major pain in the, you know what, but again, like, there's actually people you can find for everything that are out there. You just have to find them, but people get things done, which I've come to realize. Got my car insured, registered it under my name. So as you know, like, these cars don't come with 17-digit VINs. Japanese cars, especially the JDMs, come with what they call is a chassis number, and it's actually pretty hard to explain to Service Ontario how this whole process works. But again, like, you really have to just be on it, and you get it done. I did that. Now, that's the story of how I got the car, brought it here in Toronto, drove it for some time. Now, general feedback wise, this car has been so special to me. I don't think I've enjoyed any vehicle this much. Like, it would turn heads every time. I took this car to a few car shows, car meets, community members love this car, ask about this car. My friends totally love it. It's such a nice cruiser, especially for road trips. But yeah, that's sort of the short, like long story short. But again, like thanks for staying until this time. It's very impromptu. I had no plans of making this video, like I said, but here it is. So thank you for all your time. Cheers.